What's the very first thing you do when you wake up? Regretfully, being on my phone in the morning is mine, and high-key, it makes me so much less productive than usual. I think TikTok has me in an actual chokehold. I'm on it even when I'm doing the most normal things ever throughout the entire day, like walking to the bathroom or brushing my teeth or getting ready. Do you know how much faster my routines would be if I wasn't so glued to a screen? Yeah, same. It's gotten so bad that my average daily screen time is
7 hours and 18 minutes. At the same time, I'm like kind of surprised, but at the same time, I'm like not. Only because a part of my job is being on social media, being like keeping up with the trends, and also I always watch like YouTube, especially when I'm eating throughout the entire day, or even when I'm like working out. I know some people kind of like let their YouTube kind of roll along while they're like doing stuff throughout the day, but I actually generally am on my phone for that long, which is actually kind of bad, not gonna lie. This is definitely gonna be one of my books I'm gonna try to be finishing. It's called Crying in Mart, and I think I mentioned this last time, but it's not even that long. I guess it is only 250 pages around there or less. I'm gonna time myself, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Social media girl turns into a bookworm.
So we just made our food. Spicy ramen with rice cake, mozzarella. Literally the best, but I can't put all the spicy because it's gonna go out the other way if it's gonna be overly spicy. And look at that. It's literally so, oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna take this entire weekend just to finish this overall. After this, I wanna be able to start some kind of like motivational book, dealing with like finances and like goals and stuff like that, because Homeworld needs like a reminder, like deeply. And then I'm probably gonna read like another love one just because I haven't read like a love story in a fat while. Kinda miss it. So let's go. Thousands of maggots spawned from the rot, breeding a plague of flies that confronted us one morning as I opened the bedroom door. What the actual heck? I'd honestly move out that same day. I can't. Obviously, of course, New York City. This is based in. Okay, so I kind of changed into sweats. So we're gonna continue reading, and I brought some snacks. Literally the best candy on earth, and I just discovered this 2 days ago. We are currently on page 40, so let's get straight into it and resume. Girl. Okay, so the main point of the story is that her mom actually ends up developing cancer, and sadly she ends up passing away. But since I'm in the beginning of the book, she said that once her mom kind of got symptoms, she didn't think anything of it, and she got like really bad stomach aches every once in a while. She actually made a joke about her stomach aches and basically said something in Korean, like if she had diarrhea or something, like as a funny joke. And I'm like, your mom barely saw the doctors and she was having these like really bad symptoms and stuff. You have to have your annual checkups. Like, I'm being serious. Just because you're doing fine, you're not really doing fine. You don't know. You generally don't know. Zam, she talks about her dad's story, about how he went to jail when he was kind of like way younger in the days because he sold methamphetamine to a police officer. This is really random, but now she's just talking about her like old day-to-day life growing up when she was like living with her parents. And she talks about LimeWire, about how she used to download freaking songs from there, and then also had discussions on AIM. Guys, what a freaking throwback. Like, this is actually crazy. Okay, now she's talking about her like Asian punishments back then, where her mom and her dad would hit her. There's this flippant scene where she literally describes how her mom tackled her because she literally called the cops because she was saying like abuse, basically, you know, like her parents are hitting her, but it's like, okay. And her mom tackled her, okay? And then on top of that, she literally got on top of her and was like, after everything we've given you, like, this is how you treat us, blah, 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 like, why are you doing this to us? She yelled, her tears and spit falling into my face. She smelled like olive oil and citrus. Girl, you're in the middle of a traumatizing moment right now. You're gonna think about olive oil and citrus? Please make that make sense. I had an abortion after you because you were such a terrible child. You're joking. Not all children are the same. You cannot say that. You're telling me I almost fell asleep reading. It's not a boring book. It's just like the room is so comfortable and it's so brightly lit that it just seems so serene. And it's like you're at peace just reading a book. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I came back and I got some tacos. I literally got 3 steak tacos, by the way, with the side of beans and rice, and it was only $10.80 after tax. Isn't that amazing? Wow. No. Oh my gosh! I did not do that. Why did they put it in here? This is so good. I just can't do it anymore. If you want to see my haul from Home Goods, I only got 2 things, but whatever. I am getting a $9.99 home rug for my bathroom. It's so freaking fluffy and I just love it so much. The one that I have right now are like noodles that are soft and they're gray. So long story short, I ended up getting a blanket throw because I kept borrowing the living room one upstairs. My mom literally stole it from me while I was gone. So this is what the color looks like. It's so cute because it actually matches my actual bed. We made it just in time before the sunset is gonna go down. We have about 25 more minutes until it goes down. I just need to make more book vlogs. I need to read through the whole book haul, book list, whatever that I had at home before I go out and buy a new one. Okay, so I literally just finished the chapter. First of all, the daughter goes back to Philadelphia because she's touring or something like that. And she receives a call from the dad saying like the doctors literally after the chemotherapy, like 2 rounds or something like that, like they literally said it didn't work. It didn't shrink it at all. And the mom is basically accepting her defeat and like basically doesn't want to do it anymore, you know what I mean? Dude, like that is really, really sad. So far, so good. Finally in bed, I showered up. Now it's time to read. I don't know how far I can get through this. What kind of freaking description is this? She literally describes her mom's tongue. Don't know why. She would ask if I thought her sores were getting better, opening her mouth for me to see. Her tongue looked rotten, like a sack of aging meat, as though a spider had cast it in a thick gray web. Absolutely, I would say. It's already so much better than yesterday. This girl's definitely a Gemini. Hi. So this is my new chill spot. I kind of cleaned up all of the freaking debris and the dust and whatnot that's been sitting here because no one sits here. I don't know why I have a chair when no one sits here, but it's called Pretty Decor. I was going wedding dress shopping, not for me. I'm not the one engaged or anything like that. My best friend got engaged recently in Hawaii. Literally tears, a round of applause. Moment of silence. Now I forgot I have to read for the rest of my screen time hours, which it's been actually like on my phone. And it's just been giving me a reminder that I need to read. 4 hours and 32 minutes left. So I'll probably be finishing half of that today. And then tomorrow I have more time since we're gonna be kind of finishing this up for this entire weekend anyways. Okay, I'm gonna be on chapter 18, but it's kind of coming to a close. I kind of quickly read about how her mom already passed away, and it was sad because now she's like in Korea with the rest of her other family after going to Vietnam with her dad, having a fight with him like publicly on the streets. One con about this book that I kind of don't really like that much though is the fact that, like, not gonna lie, after the mom dies, it kind of just like talks about whatever. She ends up listing things the entire paragraph. Like, I'm not even joking. I kind of like skim read those because I'm just like, okay, I get it. Let me read you a sentence because I kind of get bored reading these type of things. Armed with metal spatulas in either hand, flipping the crispy sides of stone milled soybean pancake. It's not even like bulleted points where she's listing all these ingredients or like what she's doing. I'm like, it's taking a whole paragraph just to explain that when I'm like, I get it. You're making something at home. Like, I get it. Excuse moi. I actually last night ended up finishing Crying in Mart. Since I couldn't fully relate to it and I didn't understand majority of references and concepts that she did speak about, I would give it a 7 out of 10. Very cultural related though, which I really like. That's one thing that made it really stand out. But other than that, it is a short read, so if someone is interested in reading about someone's life story, then that's for you. But we are finally reading a financial motivational book, and this is literally what I've been waiting for. I bought this book, don't judge me, last year. I bought this with another real estate book, and I actually ended up not reading it because I read some other book instead. It's called The Millionaire Next Door. So far, the page is kind of like newspaper. I don't really like that, but okay, that's fine. If you make a good income each year and spend it all, you are not getting wealthier, you are just living high. Wealth is what you accumulate, not what you spend. All this time, like whenever I see influencers living luxurious, right? They have a high city view, they have a boat, they're wearing Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Dior, everything from top to bottom and stuff like that, and always traveling. That's true. Spending money isn't wealth because you're throwing all of that wealth away. I'm a tightwad. That's one of the main reasons I completed a long questionnaire for a crispy $1 bill. Why else would I spend 2 or 3 hours being personally interviewed by these offers? They paid me $100, $200, or $250. Oh, they made me another offer to donate in my name the money I earned from my interview to my favorite charity. But I told them I am my favorite charity. Oh my god. 53 minutes. We finished 7 hours and 18 minutes of reading. I got to a little bit over 50 pages on this one, which is actually not that bad. I actually really like this book so far, and I'm gonna probably finish this book before I go on and read a love book or like a thriller book that I've been waiting to actually read. Seriously though, I cannot believe that I was able to swap my screen time with my reading. Like, holy crap. Within half of the time I spent on my phone of the 7 hours and 18 minutes daily, I could be using at least half of that reading some actual motivational book, something that I can actually gain knowledge from and utilize in my day-to-day life that will improve my healthy habits and budgeting, just basically support my goals if I want to get to where I want to next year, because I want to move out of Washington State. So there's a lot of steps that we gotta take, you know what I mean? So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and don't forget to turn that post notification. That way, you know, I'm always posting throughout the entire week, and we'll definitely see you guys in the next YouTube video. Bye.
I fall in love too easily. I fall in love.